there's a saying that some people say that the best feeling in the world is true love's kiss, right? There's a song that sings, I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss, and not prince, but hoping comes with this. That's what brings ever aftering so happy. That's the reason we need lips so much, for lips are the only things that touch. So to spend a life with endless bliss, just find who you love for true love kiss. That song has nothing to do with my speech. I just want to sing. I'm sorry. But true love's kiss is the best feeling. But to me, there's another kind of feeling. It is more awesome. Nope, not the thing that happens after the kiss, okay? Not that kind of good feeling. Now, this feeling is so special that when it happens, you will have that sense of achievement, contentment, satisfaction, and you almost want to cry. And what is that? Now, that thing, the psychologist, the historian has concluded that the word is aha. Now, it's very simple. It's not very complicated. It means that when you move from to aha, that is the process. That's a very important process, from to aha. What is that? Now, what is that thing? 60 years ago, there's a guy, his name is Alex, very cute boy, very naughty, very creative. He noticed that the aha thing, it's so important that it will change everybody's life. So this Mr. Alex, he thinks of a way, is there any way I can spread this aha feeling all over the world? Then he thinks, he works on the prototype and everything. He finally changed the world. He invented something so powerful that it has been used all around the world. It created a movement of creativity all over the world. And everybody in the world is using that thing. Now, what is that thing? Are we using it now? It's called brainstorming. In 1953, this guy, he's Alex Osborne, he wrote a book called Applied Imagination. That book teaches us how to brainstorm. This is a very, very simple process. It is a process that has been used in all companies to solve problems. It is a very important way for you to identify your problems, identify your opportunity, and also to come up with a solution for all of your challenges. But you know what? A lot of us have been doing it wrong. A lot of companies, a lot of people, they get together, we have to brainstorm. Sit down and let's do it. So how do people do it? For example, okay, we need to find a way to celebrate Jingru's birthday. Okay? So let's start. So what do you have any ideas? I think we could celebrate Jingru's idea at the beach. How about that? A beach party. And this person will say that, a beach party! It sounds great. But don't you think it's a little bit, dirty? And another person here said, yeah, it's dirty. But we could do something else. We could don't do it at the beach, but at a club beside the beach, okay? And then person will say that sounds like a very good point, but I don't think it's, it will be pricey, so let's not do that. I was like, okay, then, so let's not do it there, we do it in 火锅之家 then. It's gonna be fine. And this person will say that, but it'll be really hard. And you but here, but there, but here, but there. I'm so tired about but. So Alex has this very simple principle, very simple principle. It's called no buts. Whatever that you're trying to raise, no buts, okay? So instead of using buts in all of your ideas, all your suggestions, and feedbacks and responses to other people, no buts. What word should you use? Use and. So how do we do that? Okay, try. How are we going to celebrate Jingru's birthday? And this person was like, why not we do it at the beach? Oh yeah, and we can also collaborate with the club beside. And to make sure that it's not very pricey, we can also eat at 火锅之家 first and maybe come back later. And to make sure that it's fun, we can do this and that. Then you see, we go for quantity. You have a lot of ideas coming out. Now look at all of your brainstorming, so-called brainstorming meeting in your company. How many people are using buts? Next time, if they use buts, tell them buts are meant for something else. Not here. Okay, so use and. What's the second thing? Besides deferred judgment, it's give me more. Give me more. More! Okay. During brainstorming process, it's always giving us more things. So which means when you are having a brainstorming process, you ask for something crazy. You ask for something unrelated. That is a very interesting process. We call it the dolly effect. What is the dolly effect? When we have a meeting here and we are discussing about issues on how to empower the youth, and then we need a model, maybe big, will come in here and listen to all these really serious youth issues. And suddenly say that, hey, we need everybody to look good. Everybody needs to be a model, have a good body and all. And we're like, this is not relevant, so go away. But I'm saying but here, no! But we're not brainstorming, right? The thing is this. This idea could spark off better ideas than all of these people with knowledge here, you know? In a brainstorming project, everybody has different roles, okay? Knowledge and no knowledge. Adaptive or innovative, okay? So if you are very innovative and you have knowledge, what are you? Innovation star. This is Steve Jobs. This is maybe someone else, okay? That I couldn't think of right now. And if you are innovative, but you have no knowledge, what is that? It is called an ideas joker. It's good. We need them, you know? No knowledge, but I have a lot of ideas here. It's crazy. It could be used here. Ideas joker, it's very important for the dolly effect. And if you are adaptive, but you are with knowledge, what's that? It's called wise old bird. Okay, we have a lot of this kind of person in our company, okay? They're adaptive. They take things very carefully and they always ask, how are we going to do that? How are we going to use this? How are we going to do that? They have knowledge. That's why we need this kind of people in our company also. But what if you're adaptive, not innovative, and you have no knowledge? Do we need this kind of person? Go away. No, but you know, it's not going to help. So this is all these different roles we could play in a brainstorming session. So besides we go for quantity and we defer judgment, we really get a lot of different great ideas coming out. Okay, but I hear something. Some people says, you know, I'm not innovative, I'm not creative, I'm not crazy. So how am I gonna get some great ideas out of my little mind? How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna be innovative that this idea is gonna be so unique and revolutionary and this idea will impress everybody, even Obama from the US? Honey, it's not gonna happen. I can assure you, all of the ideas that you're having right now, somebody else in another part of the world is working on the exact same thing as you right now. So it's not about coming out with extremely new, innovative ideas. No. And I often say that, you know, a lot of people ask me, you are doing this Ideas Meetup, Agent Meetup. People are going to share their ideas, right? What if the ideas are stolen? But I said, I believe this. If this idea, just because I share it out, people could adapt it and use it, it's not a good idea in the first place. So it's all about how courageous you are with going for a very, very good idea that you believe in. And the trick behind that is to get people, like-minded people, to be together and be really happy that we have each other, you're not alone, and work on something new. You invent and reinvent your ideas. That's how we do it here. So what if you are not that kind of person, but you still want to be creative and innovative? How can you do that? You'd ask me, is there a simple technique I can just apply like that, okay? I don't have to think a lot. I just apply the technique so that I'm innovative. Of course they are. And today I'm going to teach it to you, all right? What is the recipe for great brainstorm? You know, brainstorm is actually aha, okay? Brainstorm as a noun, it means enlightenment, aha. So what's the recipe of great brainstorm? First, combination. You combine two seemingly unrelated things together. That's creativity. Don't just think out of the box. Sometimes you need to find a better box. Okay, so go for quantity and combine two unrelated things together and see the perfect picture together. This is a very simple thing. This is the rule for creativity. Second, substitution. Now, substitution is a simple process. It's where you look at that thing and you see, this looks special, but what can we do is we take this out and put another thing in. When you do that, simple, it's a new thing again. Third, modification. This is very simple. You don't challenge the root of the problem. You just find the traits of the problem and modify it a little bit. Make it bigger, make it smaller, make it taller, cut some cost, add some added value. Modification, you have a new idea already. Magnification. McDonald's, a lot of years ago, when they were not very famous, they have a lot of good food, in their fast food chain. But their marketing efforts are limited. The resources are limited. So what are they going to do with this limited marketing resources to achieve great impact? They have so many food to push. So what they did, they focused everything on just one thing, Big Mac. Big Mac. So the Big Mac thing, everything, all the posters, all the advertisements are focusing on Big Mac. And that gave them a big success that time. This is called magnification. You look at the big picture and pick one thing and make it really, really big. Now, that is the thing that you can do in brainstorming. For elimination. Elimination, I would say that it's the most difficult way. Because you know why? In a plan, sometimes you will think that this thing is so important, it's so innovative, this is the soul, the heart of my innovation. How can I let this go? Now, letting go is very, very important. Sony had this. They have a team. That time, Sony invented recording function in the tape recorder, in the tape player. So this team, they have this tape recorder, tape player combined together, but they don't know how to sell it. Nobody wants this thing. So they work on it again and again, and they realize that this is not going to work. Nobody's going to need this thing. Let's find some, we need time to get some innovative ideas on how we're going to use this recording function. And then this very, very bright young man just came over and said that, let's eliminate that recording function. Nobody needs that. And people would say that, are you crazy? How much money we have spent in inventing the recording function? And you just throw it away? I said, yes, throw it away right now. But I'm gonna add something in, add headphones in it. So headphones with tape player. And what we get? The Walkman. Elimination. So it takes out something that you think is very, very important. Maybe it's not. Take out something that you think is important. It's very, very difficult. But that's the wise decision. Fourth, adaptation. Remember the 童话 song and the 依然爱你. I think Wang Liho may be the king of adaptation. All the songs has a certain kind of hit song template, right? Well, this is also innovative. Don't think that he's copying someone. He's nothing special. No. I think adaptation is something very, very important that we can do right now. If you could adapt a model that Bill Gates used in Microsoft or Steve Jobs used in Apple to work on your process, your project right now, I'm sure that it will be great. Because you know why? A lot of people, their projects made it out. Their projects achieve success, not because they're innovation star. They are really, really great. They are extraordinary because they did something right. Just that, they did something right. And so, as an entrepreneur, as someone that wants to start on your own venture, your mission is to find that something right. What is that something right? That's why all we need to do is to ask and learn and research on what's the right thing that they did. So adaptation is going to help you there. The last thing is put to other use. I really like this. In a picture, in a project, in a product, you see that thing and you say that, it's not going to be really good right now. So how are we going to eliminate and substitute and do a lot of things? So one of the things that you can just take this out and put it in an unrelated place and give it a new function. Let me show you one example, okay? Put to other use plus substitution. A lot of years ago, the company that sells sausages, they have this idea of, we need to sell sausages to the people on the roadside. So how are we going to do that? So, because people are walking beside the road and people need to eat sausages. And how do they give them sausages? They give them gloves. Gloves. So that they can hold the sausages on the roadside. Such a great idea. Of course, I would like gloves when I was walking down the road. This is crazy, right? This is crazy. But they use this way for a lot of years. Gloves. So they sell the sausages. Your gloves, wear it on, and you can throw it away. Crazy. But people have been using this for many years. So one person came in and said, this is bullshit. This is rubbish. So what can I do? Let's use another way, okay? Sausages is a junk food. It's just something that you can eat a little bit there. So why not we add bread and sausages together? So the gloves becomes the bread, and this junk food becomes a meal. So substitution plus put it to other use, you have hot dog. So that's hot dog. Wow. So you see, brainstorming is not that difficult. Innovation is not that difficult. All you need to do is to apply these 7 ways, and you will get there. So think about all of your products, all the problems, all the challenges you have right now, and think of the way that I suggested just now.